we've given up on the basic version, yeah, because it was running too slow. Oh my god, it's really warm in here. And we've started the machine code. So we managed to, so what we did, we've got the maps in, yeah. So map 0, let's get it started. So there's map 0. So that's the background 0 in. So remember the 3 lines here down here are going to be our scoring, where our scoring is. Then we got map 1. There we go. So we got some desert. I think that's the desert one. Then map 2. There we go. That's the battle zone lookalike. And we named them. I think we named them. I think this is Wasteland. I think. Yeah, I think that's Wasteland. And then the last one was this one, I think. And this was Wild West. So we've got our 5 backgrounds already in, and we reused the Astonites routines. So everything is like the way it would be in Astonite. So we've got all the data maps first, then character sets, then the tiles, and then at the end we have the character attributes. Yeah, that's fine, mate. That's fine. That'll do. If you send it, I'll put it in. And we then reused the Astonite map library. So we're doing exactly the same thing. The background loads slightly fat, slightly, and all the. Oh, I'm not sure if I've got the sprites in there yet. Hang on, let's sort. Right, let's sort Proton out. Right, let's sort Proton out. Get his intro in there. Right then. There you go, mate. Go for it. Oh, before you do, are you... There you go. There you go. Does that work for you? Does it? Have you got any clips? Oh yeah, you have. Yeah, a bit of a lag, but he's got clips as well. So the shout out clipping system's working as well. Nice, nice. I don't know whether to have the sound on for that, because at the moment it's not. Hang on, let me turn it on. You guys can let me know whether we should have the sound on or not, right? So here we go. So I'm going to turn it so that it sounds on. So here we go. Let's do this.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber.
And we have the usual,
stay a while.
let's say,
Stay forever.
line drawing, you know, using the blitter, and we are changing the X and Y. We'll start.
So there we go. So that's with the sound on. So what do you think? Right, let's do a Proton. Let's do a Proton shout out.
As the program ends. And that's it. That is simple basic program done in just.
So I don't know whether the sounds
Just
adds anything or not, or just have it muted still. It's up to you guys. Let's see what Gary's like.
Altered.
Yeah.
Right, WebSockets is working.
Is it?
It is. I've got that working. I've got my overlay up.
Oh dear. Gary, you make me laugh. I think there was me on there as well, wasn't there? I think I could hear me. Oh, Aston. Stop it, mate. If you don't eat it, mate, there's no more for you. Yeah. So that's the clipping system. Yeah, that's the new shout out clipping system that somebody else has written, and I've managed to embed it into the bot. All right. So it is working. So Proton it works, and Faye. So did you get what? Oh, that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Right then. Let's get back. My bot is V4. Yes, my bot is B4. Because my bot's got all the chat modifications. Yeah. So it filters out all the commands and it filters out all the Streamlabs stuff. Mine does. B4 or V4. So not sharing the shout out. Ooh. 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 I can share the shout out. I don't mind. I don't mind. Right then, so the plan today, I mean it's not my shout out, but I've managed to integrate it into the bot, yeah? The plan today is to try and build some sprite regions, yeah? So to put, what we're going to try and do is we're going to do, now I don't know if he's online. We can upgrade to V4 at the weekend. You haven't even run V3.5, mate. So stop giving me grief. You ain't streamed with V3.5. Right, I don't know if he's on yet, but let me grab his book. Where's his book gone? Where's his book? There it is. Right, here's his book. So there we go. So we know who this fella is. Mr. Derek Morris, the legend himself. Oh, hello. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Yeah, well timed, well timed. So, Oh, setting. Is 4 lines of text too much? No, this is the thing, right? So we are going to be looking at page 40, yeah? So Derek had done a section on the simple multiplexer, yeah? You better be eating those treats, mate. Me and you are going to have a falling out. You better have eaten them. You're not having any more until you've eaten them. So we're going to the image with all the guys on shows it off better. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. So this is what we're going to try. We're going to try and do. All right. Now, Derek's got 64 sprites on the screen here. Yes, this is book 2. This is book 2. Yeah. So we've got 50. Is it 56? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7 rows, not 8. I thought it was 8. So we've got 56 sprites here. Now, when had issues keeping the code neat with 64? Yeah. So what we need is we need 1 sprite, because remember. Let me load the sprites up. Aston, it's not going to work, mate. Talk to your door in public, not me. Right, so where's the sprites? There they are. So we're using Smoke Bottom. That's the one, isn't it? We're using Smoke Bottom. Oh, different colours. Hey up, we got different colours. Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me. Hang on, let me just check. He's eaten the other 2. He's eating the others. He's eating the others. Here you go. There you go. Go hunt. You'll see it. Thank you for the bits, mate. Thank you for the bits. I'm giving him the biscuits. Yeah, we'll start small and then we'll move on to the bigger stuff. He heard the chime. The boy knows. Yeah. Right, there it is. Go on. That's all you're having. That's all you're having. The duck ones are expensive. So we've got. So we've changed it to grey. We've got a bit of a problem with the animation there, but never mind. So we're going to use this, but the important thing is the bullets. These here, bullets, shells. We're going to use 1 sprite for the shell, but that 1 sprite needs to cross all the bands, right? So it looks like we'll be, because the tanks, except for the distant ones, which is just the single sprite, I think. Yeah, the distance one is just the single sprite. What I was thinking was that we'd have 3 tanks in each zone, right? Because we need 2 sprites per tank. We've got the outline and the multicolour, so we need 2 tanks in each zone. So 2. Get me brain into gear, John. 3 tanks, 2 sprites, so 6 sprites in total. We need 1 sprite to wander across the screen as the shell. So that makes 7, which gives us 1 sprite left to play with, yeah? So if we can manage, if we can split it into 4 zones, yeah. I don't think we need to go as far as doing that, yeah. But there's nothing stopping us. But we've only got 4 tank shapes, yeah. We've only got 4 tank shapes. We've got the big one, the medium one, the small one, the very small, yeah. So I was thinking 4 zones. And basically we'll work out those 4 zones, and then we'll make sure that the 4 zones are wide enough that the tanks can move up and down as well as left and right, if we get the time, yeah. So we're going to use this methodology that Derek's done, that Derek's written about in his book. So if anybody, let's find his book. Let's find his book for those people that watch after the fact. Let's see, there it is. That's his book there. Hey Derek, I expect some finder's fees. So that's Derek's book, just in case you haven't got it. And we're going to be using this philosophy where we're going to segregate the thing. Now, have you taken over the raster? Let's have a look. Do you take over the raster, mate? Or do you just wait for the raster line? Right. Okay. Yeah. I might not do it with IRQs just yet. Aston, stop it. You're now getting greedy. Right, chapter 11. Where's chapter 11? Here we go. Right, okay. Okay, right, so we're gonna use that philosophy, but we're gonna do it slightly different, yeah? Because I'm trying to make it easy. Derek's book uses the IRQ to set the IRQ line to trigger, I think. I've got to look at it. But what we'll do is we'll do a raster line wait. So part of the game loop will be raster line waiting. So we're going to split it into 4 regions, yeah? So what we're going to do, just for mock-up purposes, today we're going to import the sprites in. And we'll import the sprites in. We'll put the turret on. We will put the we'll try and work out the bands, and then we'll try and write the routine to put the tanks on there. No, 5 regions including the tank in cannon. There's a treat there, mate. Look. Stop moaning. There's a treat there. If you're not going to eat it, you're not going to have anything else. I don't care, mate. I do not care. Right, okay. So, Faze, the HUD's going to be here. These 3 lines. That's where the HUD's going to be. We've got 3 lines for the HUD, yeah?
SP-175, stay on this channel. This is an emergency.
Hey, SP. It's there. Behind you. There. There. Look. Stop looking at me. It's there. Oi. Oh, he's getting to be a pain. He's getting to be a grumpy old man. You don't eat that, you don't get any more, mate. You don't eat that, you don't get any more. So we're going to try and split it. Right, so let's do this.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh, FaiRLane. You know, once you start him on this. Oh. Go away. Yeah. You guys do spoil him. Here. Say thank you to Uncle FaiRLane. Alright? Yeah, that's what you've been waiting for. That's what he's been waiting for. I should buy a feeder. Yeah, have a Pico with a dispenser, so every time bits come up it automatically does it. But it'd never leave. It would never leave. Right. So let's see. So we want 4 regions, yeah? So we was thinking of... Oh, really? Go away. Even though the bits were for... Oh! I see. Oh, right. Aston's just... Right, that's it. Next time Aston gets any bits, they're mine. Next time Aston gets any bits, they're mine. Right, here we go. This is squares, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that. Right, let's change the colour. And we'll make the... We'll make it fatter. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Change the colour. Right, so there's region 1. And... So, I suppose... Region 2... 3... Oh, undo. Run out of mouse pad. 4... 5. I'm just wondering whether it should go up a little bit. Oh, that's not right. Oh, it's not layered. I'm not doing layers. Never mind. But you get the gist. You get the gist. Isn't it too close to the cannon? No, because the cannon's going to be down here, right? The cannon's going to be like down here, like that. So if that's the first band, right? I mean, we could move it all up. We could move it all up. Yeah, we could move it all up. But let's try and get the regions on there, yeah? Let's try and get the regions on there. So, you had a treat by accident, mate. You're not fooling me now. It is 24 pixels height of the tank. Well, the big one, yes, the big one is. And then it gets smaller. The big one is. So I'm just thinking. I'll get to that when we get to it. Right. So let's start planning this out. Let's get the game logic in there. So let's start thinking state machine.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Hey, Pan Spinning Kids, welcome. Thank you for the subscription, mate. 5 months. 5 months. Doesn't time fly, eh? Doesn't time fly? Yes. As you can see, Buggerlugs has been a pain. Absolute pain today. So you're going to hear him whining all the time. I think it's that light. I think when that light comes on, he goes, I know, it's going to be treat time. I'm going to get my stomach full of treats. Right.
Because I didn't realize I couldn't see much until I started soldering again. Let me...
Walks off the screen.
Okay. Bit better.
Dude, I thought you was going to walk along the screen and point to something on the screen. I thought that was going to happen. I thought you was going to get up and walk along the screen and go, yeah, that bit up there. Right. So, game logic in there. So, I'm putting the game logic in. But we'll put the state machine in a bit, yeah? So all I'm going to do is going to write a routine to... just say gameplay. This is going to get even better. So I am wondering whether... Aston, stop it. I mean it, mate. Stop it. Or you're going in the sin bin. Right, so macros. We should have a macro that does our raster compare. Where are we? There we go, raster line. That's the fella. So, let's start thinking ranges. So 20, I think it's 20. Stop it. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Right, so first, let's say 50 for the first one, and we'll ink DO21. Right, let's try and work out where the best raster lines will be. So let's do 100, 150, 200. Well, that's going to be too much, isn't it? The biggest tank is 18 high. Right. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, that should bring it back. And then we'll jump to there. Just to get it to loop round. Right, let's get in here. So we'll go to game logic. Gameplay. Right, let's see what those regions gives us. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one, wrong one. Well, that was good. How did the carriage return get in there? Right then. Right, so there are regions. So we're running over anyway. So we need to squash them down. Oh, that's why, that one there. Right. 50, so let's do in 30s. 210. Oh, no. Not 210. 110. 140. 170. Right, let's see if we can get our regions. Hey, Nicomo, welcome. Why are we jumping? Oh, I know why we're jumping. I know why we're jumping. There we go. So, this region... So that...
Mamma mia! Here we go again. OSK! Read my message!
Yeah, I know I need one down there, mate. I know I need one down there. Right, so... If we say... So I'm going to reduce that to 40. Yeah? I'm going to reduce that to 40. Why is that white? That would be white, wouldn't it? Then red. Then cyan, I think's the next one. Oh, why am I guessing? They're here anyway. White, red, cyan, purple, green. And let's put another one in there. 200. As FaZe said. I don't know why that one's white though. I was expecting a white one to be here. I'm assuming it starts off black. Well, yeah. Well, let's see what colour it is then, yeah? I think it's black. Yeah, it's black. So I would have expected it to be black until 40. And then it goes to... Oh, where's my... I've bookmarked that page now, so I know. Aston, stop it. Bookmark that page now, haven't I thought I bookmarked it. Yes, I did. Right. It's 29. So I would have expected 40 to be there. White, red, cyan, purple, green. Cyan. No, green. Purple, cyan, red, white, black. Right, so that one would be sending it back to purple. That one would be cyan. That one would be red. That one would be white. And that one would be black. Alright then. Let's make that 30. Let's make it really small. Move 0. Yeah, right. I don't like why that white's coming out. Let's do what he says. Right, so we've got four regions, but they're too big, I think. We've got 4 regions, but they're too big. Yeah, down here. Oh, John.
OSK, what the plank you are doing? Plank, plank, plank.
You enjoyed that way too much. You enjoyed that way too much. Right. There we go. What? No, mate. When you expect, you don't get. Right, so that's where I think we should start. Maybe a bit further down. Right, let's make that 80. That would be right. So we'll do 30 on that one. So
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
oh, Nikomo, you spoil him rotten, mate. You guys just spoil him rotten. He better eat this treat, because if he doesn't eat this treat, he's not getting any more tonight. Come on then. Come on then. Come on. Come on. There we go. Thank you, Nikomo. Thank you. Right, let's see what that gives us. Does that... Oh, I've hit the wrong button. I'm still thinking I'm in CPS. Right.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Docster. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to shorten them down a bit, I think. So that was definitely... So let's do this. Let's see if that is too narrow now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, the sprites are 21 tall, yeah? But the biggest tank is 16 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tall.
Oi, John, pay attention to chat.
High-res overlay. Oh, right, okay. Got you. Ah, yes, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 tall, the biggest one. Oh, and you put it in there. Right. So if they're 18 tall, I think we can get away with making these 25 apart. 10, 30, 55, 70, 80. Yeah. Right. Let's get this right. So 16, 24. You've got these stacked up. Miss Uncle Nicomo and Uncle Docster stack them up for you. There you go. That's them all there. So if you run out, that's it, mate. There you go. Treat number 2. Right, there we go. That's what I'm looking at. Uncle SP, did Uncle SP put some bits in? Oh, I'm sorry, mate. If I didn't see them.
Oh my God, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh, I was not asking for it. All right, please do not think I'm begging for bits for him, because I'm not. He was a very naughty boy on Monday. Aston is, yeah, Aston is. But you know, those duck things, he loves those duck things too much, I think. Right. So the green is where the turret's going to be. So that's the biggest region, yeah? That's where the turret's going to be. So this is going to be the first. So it's on that line there. I mean, I don't mind. It's the tanks. Tanks don't bother about features. Then there, then there, then there. Right, let's check what that looks like on all the maps. Right, so let's try and see. Because once we've got our regions, then we can try and build the macro. Oh, I mean, that works well. That does work well. That one does work well. Have you eaten that? Right. There you go. He walks over it. It's there, mate. It's actually under your bum. It was under his bum. Well, that one works alright. That one works alright. 2. That does as well. That does as well. Oh, that really does work. That really does work, that one. Right, okay. So we've got our regions. So we've got to now think how are we going to we've got to now think data structures, yeah? Because the tank's going to have data structures. So So we need the XY of the tank. Yeah, let's put this. Let's start doing this. Oh, game storage is already there. Right. Right. So, tank array. Right. So, in your bed. You'll find it. Right, tank array. So, we're going to have a maximum of 12 tanks, 4 regions. I think that was right, wasn't it? 4 regions, 3 tanks in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 4 regions, 3 tanks in each. So, dot fill 12,0. I think that's how it is, isn't it? Number and then how many, what you want to do. So, X. This is gonna be right. That's the frame. What else do we need? Angle. Colour. I suppose we could have colour. Because the colour is this here, the multicolour. So as we're raster splitting, we could change the multicolour value, which would change the colour of the tank. But I don't think that would be in the tank array. I think that would be in the raster array. Yeah. No, I don't think they have their own colours. I don't think they have their own colours. The outline's black, but I think the multicolour one. I mean, I suppose we could, yes, because it's the dark, isn't it? It's the dark grey. But is the dark grey on this? Yeah, hang on. So if I click on that and do... No, that didn't change, did it? Hey, D-Type. Right, let's stop that. So on this sprite, if I change that sprite to that. Oh, that's the foreground, isn't it? Why is the sprite colour not changing? Or did it? Hang on. Did it change? No. Why is that not changing? Is that the foreground colour? Or is that... I have some weirdness going on. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Right, let's shift it like that. Right. Has overlay. Let's turn the overlay off. Ah, it's because the overlay's on, isn't it? Right. So if I change that colour to that. Oh, so we could have individual colours for tanks. So we could have individual colours for tanks. We'd have to pick the colours that don't clash. Yeah, only the first 8, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, all those will do. Right, so we could potentially have tank colour. Let's stick that in. Potentially have tank colour. Right, I've missed some. Wouldn't it be easy to access low and high bytes in their own array? Yes, you're right. Right. Only the small tank isn't multicolour, yeah. Oh yeah. So. Oh, Aston, come on, mate, come on. Did you find the other one? Did you find it in your bed? There you go. Right, so right, so what else? Tank colour, angle. What else did we put in that? Aston, it's in your bed, mate. Use your nose. It's what it was evolved for. Use your nose. Oh, why is the basic in the title of the stream? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to change that. Hang on. Not anymore. What did we have here? XY angle. Base sprite.
Oi, John, pay attention to chat.
Oh, direct. Oh, yeah. I was just about to get there. Direction, yeah. I was just about to get there. I was just thinking we don't need the frame. We just need the base frame, don't we? It's the base frame. That's it, base frame. Now,
Mamma mia! Here we go again. OSK! Read my message.
why 12? I am not getting it. 12 tanks. 3 tanks per lot. 3 tanks per region. 12 tanks. 3 tanks per region. The minion image wasn't loading.
Oi, John, pay attention to chat.
So you're saying the image for phase doesn't work? I don't know if you've got one, mate. Let me have a look. I really should rename these streams to be 6502 interspersed with Python. Hey? Listen, let's have a look at listen. Oh, I know what it is, mate. I know what it is. We need to convert. Hang on. This is yours, yeah? That's yours, yeah? Oi! Pack it in! Pack it in! So we need to. It's GIFs, mate, not JPEGs. So I need to convert it to. In fact, I've got this, haven't I? Ho ho! Look at this. We can convert it here. File, save as. GIF. GIF. Save. Okay. Go on, hit it. Hit it.
Mamma mia! Here we go again. OSK! Read my message.
There you go. Because I'm using GIFs so I can have the animation, yeah? So it's geared for GIFs. Yeah, you need to find something to put there. But with it being a GIF, you can make it animated, yeah? Right, so, okay, let's talk tank still. Base frame, because it doesn't matter if it's multicolour or not, because we're going to use the offset. Yeah, so it's the tank base frame. The tank angle, that is the angle where the tank is for hitting it. We're going to have a tank colour, Tank direction for left and right, whether it's multicolour or not. Right. So let's work this out. So our sprite array is gonna be so the high-res sprites need to be on top of the multicolor ones, and the overlay is which way round? I can't remember now. Zero overwrites 1, overwrites 2, overwrites 3, overwrites 4, yeah? Yes. So what I think, so we've got an array of 8 sprites. Yep, let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got an array of 8 sprites. So, so he's low to high. So that means sprite 1 overwrites sprite 0, yeah? Is that right? Right, first sprite is definitely in front of the others. Okay, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to say that one. Well, no, we're going to say that one. Then that one. In fact, this one's the turret, isn't it? And then that. Oh, I ought to do them all, Anna. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that one, that one, that one. Right, so if we do that, that should work, yeah? That should work. Right, so if we stick with that, it makes it easier to switch on the multicolours and not switch on the multicolours, yeah? Because we only have to set it the once. Right, so I don't have to worry about yeah, I noticed that you'd done a turret with 2 sprites on it, that doesn't matter because that's a band in its own right, so we can use as many sprites for the turret as we want, yeah? Alright mate, we'll see you later. I mean, you're not the only one that's absolutely knackered, I am as well, so... Right, so what we need to do now, so we've got our array, so what we need to do now is to work out our macros, right? Because I'm going to do some macros because we're going to be running the same code again, yeah? So, first things first, we need to import the sprites. Oh, dude, you're really really pushing it. Right, I'm just trying to set, are the sprites for these 2 sprite sets in the same order, mate? So 119 is explosion. Oh, okay. Right, so 119 is the explosion. But on here... Right, okay, so that's the only extra bit in this one, yeah? Because we've got a turret there. I can live with that. I can live with that because... Right, guys. I'm just wondering if it needs to go out, right? So, right. I'll start the code break again. While I take Buggerlugs out. Alright. Oh, rats. Oh dear. I'm just wondering if my bot's crashed. It doesn't seem to be responding. Ah, here we go. Right, let's start Codebreaker while I'm at, but it's going to be on hard mode. Have fun. Won't be a sec. Right, because we've got different maps, Yeah, because we've got different maps, so now we've got different sprite sets for the different maps. Yeah. So what we need to do, we as like we've done with the character set, where we copy it into the location, that we want. We're going to have to do the same with the sprites. Is to copy the sprites into the sprite location, so we have the sprites that go with the map. So with this battle zone, we'll get rid of this lot here. Alright, get rid of the spare sprite. So we should have two sets of sprites now with should have two sets of sprites with, oh, what am I trying to say, John? Two sets of sprites for the different maps. So we can mess around with the different sprite sets. So let's get this exported. So that's right. So if I reduce that down by 1. Yeah, right. Let's export that. Export. And we are going... Oh, no, we're definitely not putting it in there. We are putting it in there. Assets. That's where we're putting it. And we'll do the same for this one. So we should end up with some... There we go. There we go. Right. So we need to create a function to copy the sprites into the correct locations. Alright. So we need a function to do that. So let's create a new attribute set. Let's create a new attribute set. And so this is now sprite sets. And so we're going to let's rename these. Yeah, we'll leave them as they are. So, right. City, we'll call this city, but it's not. But there we go. So, tank. Is it going to find it? Yes, it is. Sprites. And then battle zone. There. So we'll get rid of that lot. It also means that if you guys decide to put another sprite set in there, we can have another sprite set, yeah? So, game storage. So we need a place to store, to tell it where it is. So this is map info, so we'll do another one called sprite info. We'll do another one called sprite info. Whoops. Right, so so what we need to do, we need to tell it which sprite set to use for the map. Now, which is the better way, the quickest way of doing it? Which is the better way? We could have a parameter that says whether the tanks have different colours or not on the maps, because on the battle zone map everything's going to be black, so we don't want to give it any colours. But you know, at the moment we're just trying to get it on. I'm just trying to think how I can link the sprite set to the maps. I'm just trying to think how we can link the sprite set to the maps. There, I think. Oh, it's 8 bytes. That would destroy the maths on that. Right, we'll have to do this. We'll have to do this. Right, so how many sprites was it? 120. All right, Derek. See you later, mate. And that one is, how many's in that one? 127. Ooh, that's a lot of sprites. I've just realised that's a lot of sprites. Okay. There are some that can be removed, yeah. Well, we may have to do that. Right. Right, okay. Right, so now we've got this. system in place. So this tells us what we need to know, which is here. So this is where the sprites are going to be held. How many are there? And this is just a buffer, because then it's 4 bytes, makes it easier to work out. And we just need to make a routine to copy it across. So it's got to be in the initialize map. But I'm just wondering whether to make a new thing. I think, yeah, we should call it sprites. So we'll copy this. Okay. Right, so sprites. So, right. We don't need that. But we do need that. Yeah, 6502. Right, so what parameters are we going to put in here? So we're going to use the map. So we'll use the map to guide us. So we use the map to give us this, and then we can use that to get the information. Right. So we need a place where we're going to start putting the sprites. How many characters? How many characters max did we have? 94. So if we say right, so that's 11 sprites worth of memory. So if we, okay, so 128 times 8 equals, divided by equals. So if we say, if we have right, we'll allocate 128 characters for any maps, but after that, tough. So we're starting from sprite 16 then. So we're starting from sprite 16, which is 1024. That's a nice, easy number to remember, that is. Game constant. So, do I have that here? No. Right then. Is it in here? Yes, that's the fella. So if we say 16, if we say that's where we're going to start it. No, FaiRLane. So that means that our and this, right, let's do this right. And this equals that 64. So that should give us our starting point, yeah? Right, so we load, right, so we've got the map, and we are going to, we need to load the parameters in. So, first things first, what are we doing? It's only 2 bytes. Good. So it's only 2 bytes. So we just need to times it by 2. So we're going to load that. Yeah. And we're going to store it somewhere. And then we're going to do the same thing again and store it somewhere. Now, so that's going to take that pointer there, which is here, and this is where we need to start copying across. So, right, I need that to go there. Just get rid of that so I can see what we're doing. Right, so we pick out this. So the question is right, I am going to constants. I'm going to nick a 0 page. Going to nick that. So we'll store that there, and then we'll store that in there. We don't need y after that, so ldy hash 0. Load that, comma y. And that's going to be then our base point for our sprite set. So where are we going to do the copy of the sprites? There, we can reuse this. We don't need that. Don't need that. All them. We don't really need that, because that's in the other file. It's going to complain, but hey ho. Oh, add 8 bits to 16-bit number. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, so this is map sprite set and sprite location. So this is our new thing that we've just created. This. Oh no, not that. This. So that and that goes into that and that. So all we need to do is set that, which is the first 2 bytes. So map dot export that dot that. And it's not map, it's sprites. Grab that. INY +1. So that sets up our copy, which is that. Then we're going to be adding that and that, but instead of we're going to be adding 1, but then we're going to be 64. And this is number of sprites in sprite set. So that's what we need to do next. So we do this and we save that in there. Right, let's just work this through. So why is that complaining? Have I got a map level? Well, that's a bit further down, which is there. That's fine. I don't need that because it's all in. So I can do this. Don't need that. So we get the map, times by 2, transfer it into A. That gives us our default. Gets us our default. We get our array location for the sprites, low and high, set it into the 0 page, and then we start looking at this. To be honest, I don't need that because I'm not doing any multiplications. So we get the low point, store it, get the increase Y, get the high point, store it, increase Y, get the number of sprites. Then we do the copy over. Right, let's get down and boogie. Just oh yeah. Yeah. Right, let's see if we can get this thing going. So let's do the import. And so we'll need to do the initialization. So we'll do it here with this as well. So we initialize the map. So we'll do the character set. Sorry, we'll do the sprite set. Ooh, sprites. Dot. There we go, initialize sprite. So we take the map in, and we'll start with an easy one to start with, and then we'll do that. Then, what time is it? Oh dear. Right. So we need to work out how we're going to display. But what I want to do is we'll just turn on one sprite. We'll turn on one sprite, two sprites, and then we'll try and simulate what we're trying to do. Yeah. So LDA hash 1 2. Hang on. I've got that the wrong way round, haven't I? Oh, where did I put that? I've got that the wrong way round. I've got that the wrong way round. So high res multi-color well, that would have been embarrassing. That would have been a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? Oh dear. Wrong way around, John. Right, so we're gonna turn two sprites on. So we're gonna turn on 1, 2, and that one. Ah, you made the I haven't done phases exercise. I am too busy. Work's driving me nuts. So we'll enable them. All right, and then LDA that one. That's the multicolor. So we'll store that in SP multicolor. There. I suppose we better set the multicolor value. So we'll do this set. So it's gonna be cyan for multicolor 1. and I think it was dark grey, wasn't it? Night night, Stac Bats. We'll see you later. Was it dark grey or light grey? Oh, mid grey, so it's just normal grey, isn't it? Right, so that's set up the multicolour, that's set up the colours for it. So it's black. For sprite 0, and it is dark grey.
Oi, John, pay attention to chat.
I sent the coloured tanks and also had fixed a spurious pixel in the big tank. Oh, okay. Let's grab that. Put that in there. So we might as well grab the other one as well. Where is it? That one. There we go. I'll load them in. I'll load them in a minute. Yeah, mate. I've just copied them over, so we got a new directional sprite pad with the two things. And in fact, I renamed that to what we've called it, which is just that, isn't it? Which is just that. That's what we've just called it. Assets. Tanks 01 and B zone 2. Yeah. Then I'll load them up once we've got this thing. Once we've got this working. So I'm just trying to put one sprite on the screen at the moment. Right. So what else do I need to set up? That's it. Because all I need to do now is I know you've got one in the bank because of Uncle SP. I know. But you've been good. Here you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's your last one, mate. Unless your door in public buys you another one. Right, so that's all I need to do to get that sprite set up. Because now it's just the frame. We need to set the frame, don't we? So if we're doing that one, then that's pointer 1 and pointer 5, yeah. So LDA #5 store it in sprite 0. LDA #1 store it in sprite 0 plus 3. Right, so now it should be just right, so let's get yeah. So now we need to create a macro. So I'm going to nick that. Right, place tanks in band. Right, right, so if I load Y with the band, then decrease Y, because band 1 is going to be band 0, yeah. I should sort that out for the moment. Right, so DUI. So it's 25. Oh no. CPY hash 0 branch if equal to exit. Right, CLC ADC hash 25. I think we've done them in 25s, haven't we? Okay. DEY. That should be our Y. That should be our Y value. That should be our Y value. Right. Let's see if my understanding is going to be right. Oh, this is going to be fun. Stop it. Or you're going to go in the sin bin. Get in your bed. Oh, and it blew up. Right, so that is... Oh, right. Am I loading so... Oh, I'm not overriding anything. Right, that must be the copy. Right, let's put the break. Aston, pack it in, mate. Right, so the sprites should be going in. Oh, hang on. Did I work it out right? No, I did not.
Ah! What a plank.
Right. Let's see if that... Because that means all the sprites should be loading in D1000, yeah? Right, so if we go to D1000, all the sprites should be going into there, yeah? So... Well, it crashed, yeah. I think it was because of the breakpoints. So load 0, times it by 2, transfer into Y. Load FC, store it in there. Load 5.8, so it's in the ballpark, it's in the right ballpark. Load Y with 0, so we load the first one, 8D, store it in 5C 2B, that's down here, yep, increase Y, load 1A, store it, 1A D8, yeah, then we get the number of sprites, which is 78, that looks... No, that's right, isn't it? That's about 120. And that should get stored here, I think. 5C. No, here. That's where it gets stored, there. Oh! Well, that blew it up, didn't it? Hang on. Am I storing it wrong? Oh, +1. John. Ah. I'm waiting for it. C.
John, you muppet.
Nice one, mate. Nice one. Nice one. Right. Load 78. So store it in this FF should change. There we go. Now it's going to do the copy. So here we go. We're going to do the copy. So store that. Initialize everything. Load. Yeah. And then that goes. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong, wrong, wrong. That is wrong. Now, why is that wrong? That is... Oh, that's why it's wrong. Oh, no. Hang on. Where do we put the character set? Oh, that's where we put the character set. Rats. Okay, we need to rethink this. So, the character set goes there. So we want to start. Oh, it might be okay. No, that's only 1,000, isn't it? It's only 1,000. That only makes 1,000, isn't it? Yeah. So our base sprite point needs to be at there. Yeah, it's 64. That's where the base sprite point needs to be. 64. Right, let's see if that now is going to put it somewhere proper like. It should go in there, but I don't think we're going to see it, to be honest. I don't think we're going to see it until we put the sprite on the screen, but let's see if it does it. Right, so DO, that's better. Right, so we're loading 1A8D and we're storing it in DO. So we should... That was 0, that's right. Load that, add 1, store it back. DB 2B. Yeah, let's move that up 1. Then we do the next one. That's DO1. Yeah. Increase Y, CPY with 40. No, goes back. Right. So it should start. So we know the first sprite has nothing in it. So if we put a breakpoint there and just tell it to go. That's the first sprite, yeah? Okay. Okay. Right. Well, there you go, fans. I think we've made So we can't poke anything into D1000, right? Oh, cobblers. So it's going to be 128 then. Stick it in E1000. Stick it in E1000. Right, so if I go back to here, because I've just remembered that we're loading literal sprites in here. That one. Plus that. Plus that. Crasters with quantum fluctuations. Well, those fluctuations normally get hidden. You know, turning the screen off is not the best way of doing it. Oh, what are you complaining about now? Oh, would help if I was in the right file. Right. Well, we ain't crashed. Let's find out what's going on. Do we have sprites? Do we have sprites? So control that. Right, so continue. Okay. So now we're doing... Right, let's put a breakpoint there. F11. Right, we do have a tank. We do have a tank. It's at the bottom. So, is it gonna move? Yeah, tank's in the border. Yeah, so load a... Right, so that's 80. Store it in 5D0001. That ain't... No, that's right. That's Y. Right, there. Look, one tank's moved. One tank's moved. And there's the other one. Get in there. Get in there. So it is doing it. So let's put a breakpoint there. Right, so we're in band 2 now. Right, it is doing it, but I think... Oh, what's up with him? Oh, right, so we're not there, we are here. I think it's this. So if I say 82, I think it's because we're trying to do it on the same raster, place it on Y at that raster line, and I think we need to be 1 or 2 down. So we'll just make it 2 down to start with and see if it appears. Yes, John, you genius. Right. Right, so let's see if we can get another 2. Let's activate all 3, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so we need to put in plus 1, 2. like so. We'll get rid of that. So we need to do this as well. Plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Aston, come on, shut up. Shut up, mate. What have you clipped? What have you clipped?
Yes, John, you genius. Yes, John, you genius.
Oh dear, mate. Right. So let's get in our macro. You couldn't resist. Right, let's get in macro and we'll do this as well. Right. That's a point. Oh! Stop it! Stop it. Now get in your bed. Get in your bed. Or you will end up in the sin bin, mate. Right, so we will stick this at 150 and 220. 80, 70, 70, yeah. Stop it! I mean it, mate. Stop it. Right, okay, so let's do this. So that all the Y's gonna have to be the same. He went out, but I'll take him out again. All right, I'll take him out again. Right, let me just load up my admin page, and you can have a smack at code breaker again. On hard mode. There you go. Right, I know what the code is. See you in a bit. Hopefully, let's see. Do we get? Oh, it's there. They are there. Just need to set the colours. Just need to set the colours. You snuck in. You played the long game, mate. You played the long game. Right. So we've got the high res. Oh, have I not turned the... Oh, no, I haven't, have I? There we go. Right, so have I got my thing wrong? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've got my X's wrong. So that should be 2, 8, and that should be 4, 10. 0, 6, 2, 8, 4, 10. That should be it. I've shredded the skins, yes. There we go. There we go. So we can do it, look. We have got 24 sprites on the screen. Hang on. 6, 12. Yeah, 24 sprites. Now do it in basic. Right. So. Oh, shouldn't leave the door open. Right. So this. So we've got our basic prototype here. Now this macro now needs what it needs to do. It needs to go off and it needs to look at the tank array and grab the details out of the tank array. And I've just thought of another one. Just thought of another one. So we need to go to the tank array and set up for the band. Set up the tanks for the band. Yeah. But all I wanted to do today was show that we can do it. Right. So we've identified our regions, which is here. We're not using the IRQ to do the IRQ, which is what. Derek did, because I think that's a little bit too complicated for the beginner. So what we're doing, we're just gonna have the game cycle stalling, yeah, stalling, so it can put the tank on the screen, and then at the bottom of the screen where the turret is, that's where we have all the tank mechanics, because it's not gonna be doing a lot of work on the mechanics. And then we've got this macro that's going to deal with the band, right? So we're going to tell it what band it's in, and it's going to go away to the array, set up the sprites for that band, and allow it to be on the screen. So I've done it manually, just to show that we can do it. We've got 24 sprites on the screen. So it's just a case now of getting them moving. So I'm going to leave it there, right? Because I am absolutely had it. My brain is just frazzled, and I think we'll probably do another stream to try and get this further on. We'll flesh out that macro to start getting the tanks doing their stuff, yeah. Now, the question is, do we want the tanks to go up and down, or do we just leave them in that band? So they're in that band. They're all on the same level, but even though they've got different distances. Or do we try and reflect those different distances? That's a question that we need to address. So I think good place to stop. Might do another stream. Just my brain's frazzled. I've been working late just recently. Your brain's fried. You've been nicking my code, mate. Come on, Gary. You've been nicking my code. I know you've made Nico jump. Do you want me to show the
What a plank.
I don't know what that was for. Right, hang on. Let me show the guys what you've done. Here we go. Right. Let me show the guys what you've done to Nico's run. Here we go. Alright. So this is what GaryMeg's been playing with, yeah? Look. He's got Nico jumping. Oh, working too hard, yeah. But GaryMeg's got Nico's run jumping. That's what he's been doing in his truck. So, Band 2 could have mid-size, yeah. I mean, to be honest, let's do that, because they're all the same pointer. So let's give them the right let's give them the right thing and then we'll call it a day, yeah? So let's give them the right pointers. So we've got, right, we've got 5 and 1. So the mid-range, is there. So we'll get them pointing the same way. 17 and 21. Right, so the mid-range. So $17. Oh, no, don't do it there, do I? Don't do it there, we'll do it in the macro. Right, we've got the we'll do it in the macro. Okay, we'll do it in the macro. So, do it here. So, we'll set the Y and then, here. It's in 5s, isn't it? No, it's in 4s. Oh, hang on, no. What am I thinking, John? My brain is screwed up. Right, so 4 to there, and then 4 to there, but it's 8. So 8, 6, so it's 16 to the next set. $16 to the next set, so it's 16 we need to... Okay. So I need to... we'll do this again, yeah? We'll do this again. But this time just setting the base frame. So we load the band, DEY. We load 1. And 16. All right then, mate. Okay, I'm just 1. I could multiply that, couldn't I? I think it's quicker to do that than doing the ASLs. Right, that would give us our base frame. Yeah. So store that. Right, let's copy all this rubbish. We had it here, didn't we? Right. Copy all that. Let's copy all that. And we'll put that there. Right, so we've got our base frame, which we'll store in them. And then we need to add 4, don't we? Oh, hang on. Now that needs to go in there. And then we need to go CLC, add 4, and then store it in those. Right, let's turn that off. Do we get the different tanks on the different levels? Oh, John, done it again. Who's a twonk? I'm still a twonk. Why is that not right? F11. Right, here we go. So this is our sprite. So this is band 1, yeah? Load 81, CPY. So that's 81. Branch if equal. Oh! Where did that jump to? Hey! Oh, we got them the wrong way round. Got them the wrong way round. And also, I don't think the sprites are in a specific order. Oh, the sprites are in dodgy orders. I think we're going to have to organise those sprites a bit better, mate. What? Yeah. Because it should have been that one. Right, so it... Oh, sprite 9. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong sprite set, aren't I? I am looking at the wrong sprite set. Oh dear. I'm looking at the wrong... I'm looking at the Battlezone sprite set like a twonk. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Right, so it's not 16, it's 8. The Battlezone ones, yeah. We need to have consistency. There we go, look. Right, so that one's okay. That one's okay. Now this one is wrong. Because if you look underneath it, you'll see that it's only a high-res sprite. Yeah. But it needs to be inverted. It needs to be inverted. So we need to invert it and... Oh, is that what you're fixing? Okay. So that's okay. This is not okay. Because we need to invert it. So let's do this. So LDA hash 5. I think it's 5, isn't it? We go up to 5. No, 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. Yeah, that does it. So load 5. Set the carry. Subtract 4. Transfer A into Y. There we go. Right, that should give us the tanks in the right order. And no, it don't. Oops. Oops. Oh dear. There we go. There we go. So band 1 will have to have some specific logic against it. But that's the sort of thing we'll be looking at. So if I just one more thing. So we're working out the Y of 25, yeah? So what I'm going to do is we're going to pair these up like that. And then I'm going to do this just to see how far we can push it. Oh, and they're stable as well. They're stable. I'm not sure about that. Oh, not so stable. No. No, look at this. So I think the third one, right, okay. So 8 may be pushing it. So let's do that. Yeah, that works. That works. That seems to be okay, doesn't it? So we've got a band of 8 pixels. We can allow them to move up and down, yeah. But that does work. Yes. Get in there, John. Right then. Okay. So we've got our multiplexer working in a fashion as a prototype. In the next one, we will flesh out that macro to talk to the tank array to get the sprites set up so when it displays them, we seem to have enough time. We seem to have enough time in there to get all this done. So yeah, so that'll be the next thing. We're going to get the tank array working, and we will we'll flesh out this macro. We'll flesh out this macro to do some more. Fix cent. Okay. Let's have a look. Cool, you're quick at doing all this lot. Alright, let's see what it's like then. Let's see. Oh, I needed to export that, didn't I? Right, let's have a bit of fun, and we will put we'll put Battle Zone on the one that we're messing with, yeah? So we're on that one. So let's see what Battle Zone looks on that one. No, let's do it properly. Back up. Let's load map 3. Yeah? So that's going to be map 2. Oh, it's just the colours that are letting us down now, isn't it? Because the colour's not right. Hang on. That's because of here. That's something that we're going to have to put into the array, isn't it? The colours. Let's do that while we're here. So, let's do that while we're here. Let's get that sorted out. So the multicolours for this is black and light green, right? And for the other one, we've got those colours here, cyan and grey. Right, let's just change our grabber, which is this. So we've got 2 more, 1, 2, and they go in that. And that. Right, so we should be able to turn that off now. Green. And green. Okay, green and green. Right, let's see. There you go. Does that look about right? That looks about right, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, aside from the top ones, but we'll sort that out for the high res ones on level 1. We'll put some tests in the macro to not bother with the multicolor aspect. Yeah, so there's the Battle Zone one. Nice. Hey! Alright then guys, right. I said I was going to pack in half an hour ago and we're still at it. Alright then guys, right. So I will see you on the next stream. Probably at the weekend. More than likely at the weekend. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Alright then, guys. Well, thank you very much. And I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.